And welcome to Toffee Bluecast. Now, I have come live just before the game to paint up, get the wall paint on. Now, I'm absolutely breaking it. I didn't even tell you I'm coming on, but I just thought I'd come on while I'm painting up because that team has scared me. Get your comments up, put your comments on the screen if you want. Just literally going to wall paint live. I might as well, if I'm going through the effort of wall painting before the game, I might as well do it live. So here we go. Ain't got much left. I've got to do it because it's brought us luck. We smashed Brighton. I do believe it's going to bring us luck. Now I've got the hat on because it goes all over my hair. You don't get used to this. You don't get used to this. I will put your comments up. I'm going to have to move the speaker there because this is going to do the headphones in. This is wall paint. Now, that team, by the way, was all saying that we hope that they rest players, but they haven't. That is a dangerous Man City team that scares the living daylights out of me. And we've got Holgate. Get it in the beer. Why not? Can't half do stuff. We've got Holgate playing left back, and that scares me a lot. But I'm behind him 110%. All I care about is Everton staying up. Now, just don't get cards. That's one thing I will say. Stay on your feet. But they're playing Haaland, Foden. Oh, I was hoping for a weakened team. I really was. I watched the Real Madrid game last night, and it was a weakened team. Let's have a get it in the eyes. It was a weakened team. That Real Madrid game was last night. They rested a lot of players. They played Hazard. And they rested Rudiger. I can't believe Man City haven't. Now, one thing I will say is Man City, for not resting players against us and making this game this hard, I really hope we injure some of your players. I don't hope for players to get injured, but I hope it comes to bite you in the arse and you lose the frigging Champions League. Because that team you put against us is ridiculously hard. And you didn't need to put that team against us. So I'm so frustrated on that. How's this going anyway? Let's have a look. Here we go. It's 3 people on now. Get involved. Get on, man. I know you're shitting it with me. Get this wall paint on. Get Unicorn out. Run down road like an idiot. Just have a look, see if your comments are there. Oh, I can't even touch the laptop now. I can't use the controls now. I'm trying to see if there's any comments, and I can't use the controls. Let's have a go. Let's get you up. This is scary. This Man City team is so scary. How are you doing, Paul? You're right. Get involved. Put your comments on the screen. How do you feel? Just questions to you. How do you feel with the lineups? How do you feel about Holgate playing left back? Mikolenko's not even on the bench. Surprise for me. How do you feel about Man City's lineup? And what's your feelings before the game? Tell me in the comments and I'll read it out how you feel. Just a little live before the game sort of thing. We've got, 20 minutes until kickoff? How are you feeling? You tell me and I'll drop your comments on the screen. Get involved. Now, this paint, I still haven't gone and invested in proper paint, so this is just craft paint. Look. It's not even proper face paint. It's just craft paint. How are you feeling for the game, people? Get involved. I haven't told you I'm coming live, so there isn't loads on. I should have been more prepared. I didn't know I was going to do it. But I just was painting up and thought, let's look at that. Love it. This best be lucky to keep going through this effort. Now, I feel like this is testing the wall paint more than I ever have because this team that we're against is insane. I've never felt, even when we're against a really good team, I've never felt nervous. But this game, that team, some cracking players, Man City, I am really scared. We've got to hope that they have a bad game. We've got to hope that we have a really good game. I do believe we can do it. I really do. Even though I don't like Holgate playing there, I hope he just does the job. Patterson played well last game. We've got to be ready. I think I need a bit more, don't I? It's patchy. Let's have a look, see if you've got any comments. Drop your comments on the screen. I'll keep it live for a bit. I'm worried about Mason Holgate left back. Well, I'll drop that on the screen there. So am I. I've just betted on him to get yellow card. Oh, it scares me as well. It really does. But I'm behind him 110%. I said I'll get behind any player as long as they've got that Everton top on. I'll get behind them. I'm worried about Holgate there as well. Man City cannot. Oh, here's Rob. How you doing, Rob? I know that you've been a member of the channel for ages. Man City can afford to lose against us and still win the league. Yeah, I know. I thought they'd arrested some players, Rob. I really did. I didn't think with this game not being massive to them that they would have gone full finger. I'm surprised. I don't think they'll keep players on. I think they'll look to bring them off, even if we're keeping it at a draw. I feel that they'll bring players off. Now, I've got to go. This is some crazy stuff I do on this channel for luck. I've got to go and ride that unicorn down the street now, and it sounds very busy on the road before the game. Because I feel like if I don't do it, it actually might have been lucky. So I'm going to keep doing it. And even if we don't beat Man City, which I hope we do, a draw, I'd be happy with looking at that team. Even if we don't beat Man City, I'm still going to do it because this game's just crazy. You need more than luck this game, I'll tell you that thing for sure. But maybe it will bring us luck. Maybe we will beat them. Just looking at your comments now. I mean, I'm getting stuff on the screen everywhere here. My mouse has gone blue. Let's get your comments up now. Keep commenting as well. Just give me some conversation. I want what you're thinking. This is just a little get-together before the game. We've got 18 minutes till kickoff. I'm absolutely breaking it. I am scared. Doesn't feel like it's going to come off that day this time because it's dried already. Get easier. Go easy on the unicorn. I know there's freaking cars outside everywhere. I'll literally go on that because I feel it does bring us luck. I mean, who would have thought we would have beat Brighton 5-1? But the wall paint of the unicorn might have been lucky. I don't know. Let's have a look at the teams then, people. Try and do this a little professional. I do miss ball on it, but I've just come live quick, so I'm doing the paint. We'll be doing the pre-match together anyway. Let's have a look at the teams. I just looked straight away at Holgate left back and couldn't believe it. Now, Sean Dyche isn't going to say to people that we've got a player out because he doesn't want them to know our weaknesses. Otherwise, they're fully trained to go at Holgate. So he hasn't told us. And this is a big surprise. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's in training or something like that. I don't like the thought of players getting injured when you've only got this many games to go. I will want to know why Mikalenko is injured. If anyone knows, put it on the screen. We've still got 2 games left. Yes, we have. I tell you something. People on the channel tell me this now. I watched the first game I watched was Newcastle Leeds yesterday. And Newcastle, look at that. Newcastle Leeds, and of course Leeds got the first goal, and I was absolutely bricking it. I thought, oh my days. And it put Leeds above us in the table. It changes the table now towards the end. It put Leeds above us in the table. And then it showed us going into the bottom. I was like, oh my God, come on, Newcastle. And then Newcastle brought it back 1-1. And then there was winning. And then they let them draw. But I was really happy with the draw because I actually generally was worried about Leeds winning. So that was scary. And then on to the next game. This is what we go through as Evertonians. On to the next game against Chelsea. They score first as well. Oh, my days. They score first as well, and Chelsea bring that back to a draw as well. Was you happy with the results yesterday? Because I was in the end. 2 draws. Made 4 changes. Do you want us to make 10, idiot? Yeah, I know. He has a groin strain. Fair enough. It's going to happen. You've got a lot of games. Now, I'll just read the teams out now. Pickford, you already know this. Pickford, Patterson right back, Mina, Tarkowski, which we're all happy with. Holgate left back. Get behind him. Just get behind him is what we've got. Get behind him. Just don't get a card straight away, Holgate. Otherwise, you're going to give yourself a hard game. James Garner in the middle. We all debated whether Onana was going to be there. Garner Gay at the side of him. Iwobi, Decore, McNeil, and Calvert-Lewin. All the same, other than Holgate. So we're only changing the left back. So you'd like to think we could play the same as we did against Brighton. And if we do, there's no reason just changing the left back why we can't play the same we did against Brighton. Now, this team that they've put out, I thought they'd put Alvarez up top instead of Haaland, but they haven't. They've kept Haaland there. Frustrates me. They've then gone and played Foden on the left, like a 4-2-3-1. Foden on the left, Alvarez behind Haaland, Mahrez. This is a strong team. Gundogan, Rodri in the middle, Laporte. This is a Champions League team that they've put out here. Akinji, Diaz, no Stones, and Walker. I'm surprised that they've gone Walker as well when they massively might need him the next game. I really am surprised that Man City have gone this strong. Now I want to make them pay. These players. The good thing is, if Haaland and Gundogan and Walker want to play in that final, they won't play at 100%. And we've got to get into them straight away. War paint. Get into them straight away from the off. First couple of seconds, like last time. Get stuck in, set the tone, and they won't want it and they'll back out. That's what I'm hoping. City, not the same without Kevin De Bruyne. I'm hoping you're right, David. I really am. He is the creativity, isn't he? You can have Haaland up top, but if you can't find him without De Bruyne, it might benefit us. But I still think Gundogan and freaking internationals they've got in the centre mid are quite scary. Pickford needs a masterclass. Completely agree. He does need a masterclass. It's just, I am scared of this one because I just watched the results yesterday. Us going to the bottom, but luckily come back out of it and draws go our way in the end. But I've watched that Leeds are playing well. And I watched the Chelsea game as well. They're decent. So it is scary. It is scary. Keep popping your comments on. I'm going to go and get the unicorn out in a minute and leave you because we've only got 12 minutes before the game. Absolutely crazy. I mean, that paint's not even adding, is it? Let's have a look. See if we can get it. I'm so scared of this game. If we win this, we basically might stay up. I generally had a dream about Everton last night as well. That's how much I'm thinking about this relegation battle. If we win this, we might stay up. Already, job done. If not, we've got the other two games to do it. Some people will see this just as a bonus game and the other two games of the business, which they probably are. But there you go. Right, people. I'm going to do the Lucky Unicorn ride. Done my jobs. I mean, I know they're a bit crazy, and you know I'm pretty professional on the channel normally, but whatever can be lucky. If this is lucky and makes us win today, we'll all question whether it really is lucky. And I do believe it might bring us luck. I really hope it does bring us luck, because if we beat this Man City team now, freaking hell, Haaland, Mahrez, Foden, Alvarez, like Argentina World Cup winner, Gundogan, German. If we beat this team today, we truly do deserve to stay up. And I do believe we're going to be hungry to do it. I really do believe that we can do it. I really do. Rob up the fucking toffees as well, mate. I can't touch it because the mouse is blue. I'm just going to do the unicorn ride now. But if we can get something out of this is the first game where I am a little bit scared. I tell you, I am scared. Even I'm like, whoa, how do we do this? But generally, just go out and show us how you do it. Those Everton players, Calvert-Lewin looks up for it. He's put a video out. Onana looks up for it when he comes on. Come on, Holgate, have a good game, mate. It's the only thing that I'm worried about is Holgate. So have a good game. Don't get a card. Be strong. Be solid. And you can do it. We can do this. See you all on the match reaction with Paul the day after. And it will be a good one. More professional than this. This is just a little freaking entertainment thing for a bit of luck. Go and get the unicorn out. And let's smash it. We've got 10 minutes till kick-off, people. I've just read the lineups. Let's do this. I mean, one change from the Brighton team, so there's no reason why we can't get at them like we did Brighton straight away and hurt this team. Mina's playing, which I'm really happy about. Mina's playing. That makes me a lot more confident because I think they're going to struggle with Yerry Mina. I really do. Have a boss one, everyone. I'm going to get a unicorn out. I'll upload the video as a short because I don't want it to take too much of the channel. Like some people might not think it's serious then, but I will upload it as a short now. I'll get the unicorn out, ride it down the street. Sounds busy. And then let's do this. I'll have Everton on and we'll do this. Come on, Everton. We will do this. Up the fucking toffees. See you all on the match reaction. have a boss one.